Now, some of the choices you have up here in terms of how to affect the image are hue. So let's go ahead and go back to the very beginning. We can notice we're putting a red hue. We're not actually changing the color so much. We're putting a red hue, and the sensitivity on that kind of setting is not good. I don't like that result at all. I never use it for that, for hue, but if you want to practice with it and learn, so much the better. We can also boost the saturation, and of course the setting is way too high for that in tolerance, so let's come back down to the 20s, and we're just going to boost the saturation of the green, which will get a much better result, and I like that a lot. Now, you're going to be confused about something when I show it to you. You would think that luminosity would go both ways. It'll either brighten or darken, but no. The luminosity will only darken the area. See that? If you want to lighten the area, go with saturation. Don't ask me why, but that's how it works. So you just take what you got. Now, I think that result is really, really good if what you want to do is brighten the color of the shirt. And if you, like I said, want to change the color, then you can come in and do so. Let's make this, let's make it a yellow. I think it's going to look really good against the backdrop of that sky. So here we go. And that's not looking too terribly bad. Now the settings for contiguous or discontiguous are as follows. If you choose discontiguous, then everywhere, let's go ahead and choose that, everywhere the crosshatch detects a color, it will spread or replace the color anywhere it encounters that color within the boundaries of the circle. Does that make sense? Let's go ahead and click on it. You have to trust the tool to know what to do. So there you have it. Wherever it found the hue of green that I ran across with the crosshatch, it deposited it, even down here. So always set it on discontiguous. If you do it on contiguous, then it only deposits color in the contiguous areas of the image. Let's watch and see how that works. See how it's resisting putting the color down here, whereas before when we had it with discontiguous, it was more liberal about putting the color down there. You can see the difference, because wherever it encounters that shade of green, it's going to deposit a change. So there you have it. Let's look at another example in where we would use this tool. And we want to change the color of this guy's shirt here, just for no particular reason. Let's go ahead and hit the right bracket key to enlarge the diameter of the tip. We have yellow here. I don't like yellow. What color do we want to make his shirt? Let's go with hot pink. He would probably object to that, but we're going to do it anyway. So here again, we're putting the crosshatch within the boundaries of the color of the shirt. So we'll start up here and come down. And come up. And yes, I saw up there where it deposited color where it shouldn't be, and I'm going to go over that issue, and I'm doing this image for specifically that reason. Now that's not a bad result, but notice up here where it's deposited color in an area of the background, and if we look more closely we see that this area of the background image really does kind of resemble the color on the shirt, and so that's why it's putting the color deposit on this area. So you have to watch out for those little nuances in each image to make this tool work really, really well. Again, it's not a be-all and end-all. It doesn't work in every single image, but where it does work, it saves you a lot of time, and it works really, really well. It's the color replacement tool in Photoshop CS6.